I'm here at the Century 21 head office this evening at Ward Place as they'd come together for a celebration. Their regional evening is happening today, and there are lots of things to look forward to. My name is Dima. Stay tuned with Hi Events to find out more.
Welcome all of you to Century 21 celebration evening. So I welcome all invited guests, members of our regional team, our pioneer team, and Century 21 new franchise 73 Avenue members to today's evening. So we are not going to have a very long evening, but it's going to worth your presence. So first of all, there's a surprise awaiting before we start the event formally. And for that, I'd like to invite our chairman to introduce the new CEO of Century 21 Sri Lanka.
First of all, I definitely have to give a couple of shout-outs. So first shout-out goes to my wonderful mother who has set up everything today and the rest of the team. So a big thank you for that. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Talking about that, there's a couple more shout-outs for some really relentless and deserving people. Firstly, Century 21 Pioneer Team. Thank you guys so much for choosing us and being a part of our brand. You guys are the first to adopt the Century 21 model here in Sri Lanka, and we have found astounding results with the brand. For example, Century 21 Pioneer has performed over 20 transactions plus in less than a quarter. So big shout out to you guys and a big congratulations. Thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate it. Speaking of pioneers, I would like to welcome Akram and Arshad for joining us the Century 21 network. Thank you guys, and you guys are the undisputed, leaders, the pioneers in luxury housing tours. So it's such a privilege to have you guys here and be on board the team. We greatly appreciate that. So now that you guys know some of the, the wonderful people that make up the Century 21 brand right now, let me tell you guys a little bit about what Century 21 really is. So Century 21 is one of the largest real estate conglomerates in the world. We're in over 86 different countries with over 140,000 agents worldwide. And this year, we are the second largest growing franchise in the world. Last year, we were first. We were beaten by 7-Eleven, but we're going to get them next year. Trust me. Right, so now it's all great to have a great brand. We all know that. Anywhere is actually our parent company. So we have several wonderful brands that are our sister companies. So we have Sotheby's International Realty. We have, of course, Century 21. We have Cochrane Realty as well. So we have over 5 different other brands as well in the single network. And we have proprietary systems designed to take advantage of that, where you as an agent or a broker owner can work directly with broker owners around the world in over 99 different countries. So we're great, and we're so proud and privileged to bring that opportunity here to Sri Lanka.
We do have some exclusive villas that's been constructed under this project. So as amenities, we have the clubhouse, we have the swimming pool, and also we have a helipad. And after, if you have a client who would want to invest, and we do take care of the property management side as well, right? If someone wants to invest in a property, and then we at Premadasa Property Developers would also generate the rental income out of it, placing it on online OTAs like Booking.com, Airbnb, and also we also do have a clientele from Samba Hills Villa, our luxury villa placed in Nuwara. So this is an ideal project that you guys also can partner up with us, introduce your clients, and this project comes under the C21 investment So yeah, looking forward to working with you all for this project. Thank you.
So this is about our first independently owned franchise, 73 Avenue Realtors, and would like to invite Akram to talk about 73 Avenue.
Welcome, and firstly, it's an honor for us to be here and to be a part of the Century 21 brand. We started this journey 2.5 years ago, soon after COVID, and we started off a Samsung S10 mobile phone. We want to do something different. We believed in being media first. We were understanding what the world is going through and how real estate is done internationally and globally. So we thought, let's do something different and let's bring that trend to Sri Lanka. We were able to do some beautiful property tours and build an amazing team. And mainly with us is our amazing team, a part of Century 73 Avenue team. So I would firstly thank our team and Arshad. So that's our journey, and we are here today. So Arshad will tell you all why we actually partnered with Century 21. And again, Mr. Ananda and Sean for all your support for giving us and setting this whole operation here in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, I mean, just to add to that, there were many reasons in taking our brand to the next step, in being more relevant, in being more future first. We wanted to do something that really strikes an accord, not just on a local arena, but at a global spectrum of things. So when there were many reasons why we decided to sort of break out of this whole individual approach and work on a collaborative, agent-centric partnership model. And one of the few reasons is that when we spoke to Mr. Sean, Mr. Anand, the values that they brought out and the values that we had, which is were quite aligned, and that was mainly the touch base on why we felt that there is a definite strategic alliance. And then just out of other things, if you basically multiply 7 by 3, what do you get? So we just thought 21st century seems like a sort of there is some sort of emotional connect in that as well, and we thought why not. And when we dug deeper into this, we realized that it's not just about it's not just about local anymore. You're able to tap into a network that is far beyond our borders, and we as an agent-centric business also felt that is the way that we want to go, so that we can give more value to our team members, more value to the country, and also let this team grow as individuals and professionals in the real estate state. So yes, so thank you once again. We look forward to growing, grooming, and really scaling this model with everyone here, and definitely looking forward to more individuals coming into this network and sort of enabling a professional culture of real estate within the nation, rather than one that we are quite familiar with. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Akram and Arshad. And now it's about Century 21 Pioneer Team. So since Akram and Arshad talked about emotions, their Century 21 Pioneer Team, it's amazing. It's an amazing bunch of people who took Century 21 name all across Sri Lanka, doing marvelous transactions. Their job was amazing. So let me invite Rukshan to talk about Century 21 Pioneer, our first company-owned franchise, and start the awards ceremony as well. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for gracing this evening. Your presence is of uttermost importance for us. My name is Rukshan Rodrigo, for people who don't know who I am. And I lead the Century 21 Pioneer Team. My operation is slightly different, and now that we are in a cricket hype, I'm no Dasun Chanaka, but I'm more of a Dimut Karunaratna. My strength, or rather our strength, depends on our team. And we are solely a team-oriented real estate company. For the past 9 months, in spite of you name it, what didn't we experience? We experienced lockdowns, we experienced, you name it, recession, you just name it. But we have strived. We have gone forward. We have done wonders.
I have with me the chairman for Century 21 Sri Lanka, Mr. Ananda Senarath. So tell us a little bit about today, how you feel. Now you've passed on the reins to your son and he's taking over and he's going to go ahead with the race. So tell me a little bit about how you feel.
Yes, because I am very happy today because, okay, he is my son. I mean, that's a different story, but he's capable of doing this job. I found out, he's more involved in a real estate business. That is his passion. So I thought he's the right man. He's fit to be this job. So that's the reason I gave this. I appointed him as CEO of the company.
So I have with me Sean Senarath, who is the newly minted CEO for Century 21 Sri Lanka. So congratulations, first of all.
Thank you so much, Rima. It's great to have you guys here.
So let's talk a little bit about the brand Century 21 and how it applies to Sri Lanka.
Yes, so with the Century 21 brand, first of all, we are the fastest growing franchise in the world. So last year we were first. This year we are second. We have grown over 4,000 units just this year as well. So I'm very excited to see the projection of the growth as a whole, as a conglomerate, as a group. So we're very encouraged by this trend. But then again, it comes to the question, how do we localize this model for it to work successfully here in Sri Lanka? So that's where we leverage our 64 years of brand experience. We're a 3-generation family business. We do jewelry, real estate, development projects, aquaculture and agriculture as well. And being a multinational entity, prior to Century 21 really gave us that edge into understanding, okay, how do we approach the market situation right now and find the opportunities and what's missing and how do we create a more professional environment in the real estate industry. I think that's highly important to us and for the brand as a whole.
So let's talk about the model and the setup here that you have at Award Place. So let's talk about that and how it provides opportunities for other franchisees, other new entrepreneurs who want to get into the business and if they want to start up something new, and especially during these troubled times. What would you say to them and how would you encourage them, and the general setup is there?
I'm so glad you asked that, Dima. So there are several factors here. So the main important thing is we're a growth-oriented business model for broker owners and all our affiliates as well, right? So what that means is we focus on productivity, flexibility, freedom, and convenience. So we have a whole dedicated real estate office. We are the first of its kind. So an office dedicated just for real estate. So we have private working pods. Let's say an agent wants to just sit down and have a alone time and just get their work done. They can come here and work in the private pods. If they want to have a meeting with a client, we have a 21-seater boardroom, state-of-the-art made. So you are always ready for the next meeting with your clients. So it's no longer about being impromptu, let's meet up at a restaurant. Meet me at the office, So that's the kind of environment we're trying to culture and create. Yeah.
So say somebody out there is like thinking, okay, I want to start something up. And what sort of support does Century 21 provide for a franchisee if they want to start up a new franchise?
Right, so there's a couple of aspects to this as well. One thing is best-in-class training. So we have the Accelerate program, which we have localized. So this has increased results from 20% all the way up to 86% on average. So we're really excited to bring this system here to Sri Lanka, but that's not all. So we are also introducing our new Mastermind program. So we are going to get the top realtors from around the world to come speak with our agents and broker owners and network and ask the real questions and get the direct answer from the experts themselves.
Sounds fantastic. Well, we wish you all the very best.
Thank you. And just one more thing, maybe if I could add, something really interesting I noticed, the current situation right now, right? So, in the real estate market, there's also opportunities. So that's where Century 21, I think, is another great leveraging point because, there's over 2.1 million expats, right? On top of that, about 450 are willing to invest in Sri Lanka. So looking at the currency depreciation, this is a great opportunity for that segment to grow. And because of our proprietary GRN global referral platform, you can directly work with agents from around 99 different countries from around the world. So we're very excited to bring that here to Sri Lanka for the first time.
Well, we're wishing you all the very best, and let's hope for better times.
Definitely. Thank you, Dima.
I've got Akram and Arshad with me from 73 Avenue to talk about their collaboration, their interesting venture together with Century 21. So I'll go with you, Arshad, first. So tell us a little bit about today and the kind of projects that you're willing to bring forward to in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, so our company is sort of positioned as an agent-centric company, and what we want to do was, as a brokerage that is focusing on sales, that is enabling agents to sell more, we want to see what we can do differently. We've done a lot on the content side, and currently we are the largest luxury property YouTube channel in Sri Lanka, and that has really enabled a lot of our home buyers, our investors to really find their home. And we felt that with a very strong strategic global collaboration, our agents can only build that amount of reputation, reliability and credibility when they meet with their homeowners and investors, and therefore the synergy sort of seemed to match very well. And here we are with this new Century 21 brand, building a more professional sort of professional culture in real estate, which people will really sort of value.
Sounds fantastic. Now tell us, Akram, a little bit about your experience about this collaboration and how working with Century 21 has been.
So actually coming together with Century 21 has been a very great, and it has been a big step for us. We wanted something global, and having this global partnership and this collaboration definitely brings a new trend and a new way of being a realtor and showcasing real estate. So we're very excited for the partnership with Century 21 and looking forward to this great relationship with them. So Century 21 is the largest real estate franchise in the world, and now they're here in Sri Lanka, and we're proud to be the first broker owners to be a part of the brand.
Now, one little question. Tough times. How innovative are you to work through those times?
So like Arshad said, we have taken the edge of being a media-first real estate company through our YouTube channel. So if you see, we are the largest YouTube channel property-based YouTube channel in Sri Lanka. We focus a lot where we have a lot of expat Sri Lankans watching our videos. So we have a huge footfall of viewers coming in and watching our videos. So that has been a very strong way of us to communicate to people outside Sri Lanka. So being media first and being content driven is something what we are doing differently. So I feel with the current situation, that's one of the best ways how we can drive more traffic and how we can drive more viewers to come and see. And yes, definitely real estate is always a good time. It's never a bad time to buy a property.
Sounds fantastic. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the very best. With me, Mr. Rukshan Rodrigo from the Pioneer Century 21 team. Hi, Rukshan. So tell me a little bit about your team and how it is to be working for the Century 21 brand in Sri Lanka.
If we talk about our team, we consist of different individuals from different backgrounds and very diversified. We have individuals who are just 20 years old and going up to 65. And they also come from different backgrounds. So what we bring in to the real estate is vast experience from different segments. And it's also been helpful with this diversified team when it comes to idea generation, when it comes to uniqueness on thinking. That's one of the key aspects why we see at Pioneer.
Sounds fantastic. So as a work environment during tough times, how do you manage to move forward and bring in fantastic numbers?
Tough times is in the outside environment, but what we have control of is ourselves and the way we think. Our team believes in, we believe in those lines. So we believe that if we give our 100%, we will achieve our targets. That's the way we go forward.
Perfect outlook. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
concludes today's celebration and lots more new ventures to look forward to. Until we see you again with another high event, take care and be safe.